Quest presents an unabridged recording of The Drifter by Nick Petrie, narrated by Mendel.
Prologue. The Man in the Black Canvas Chore Coat. He walked into Harder's Grange, announced by a chrome-plated bell mounted to the door jamb. The faded black barn coat made him look bulky. It was mostly the coat. He wore a John Deere hat pulled down low, but there were no cameras. It was a farm supply store in the middle of nowhere, like they all were. He saw a chipped Formica service counter, a pot of overcooked coffee, and a few chairs for waiting customers and old-timers looking for company. He understood that most of these places served as a kind of social center for local farmers whose lives were pretty solitary. He'd grown up on a farm himself, although not in this state. Behind the counter was a weather-beaten 60-something guy in a red plaid dress shirt. He looked up at his only customer, then tucked the USDA brochure he was using as a bookmark into his paperback vampire novel. The man in the coat set a pleasant expression on his face. "Morning," he said. "It definitely is," said the counterman, a wide, cheerful smile stretching his wrinkles into a new topography. "And not a bad one at that. What can I do you for?" "My mom just bought some property this side of Monroe," said the man in the coat, "off Highway 11, and she needs some fertilizer for her garden." "Son, you come to the right place. We got all kinds. What do you need?" "I've been trying to get her to use manure, but she says she can't stand the smell. She's looking to plant a half-acre." The counterman whistled. "A half-acre? That's some garden." "Well, she and my dad had 600 acres of soybeans and corn in Bureau County, Illinois, so a half-acre isn't much to her." He shrugged. "She likes to keep busy since my dad died." The counterman nodded in sympathy. "Anyway, with the farm, she was using Prairie King, the 6400. I believe 2 sacks would cover a half-acre, right?" The counterman looked at him. He was on the far side of 60, but his brown eyes were clear and focused. This was always the moment, thought the man in the coat. He'd told a good story. He looked right. He sounded right. But farming and the farm supply business was local, and the counterman didn't know his face, which counted for a lot, especially since 1995, and again since 2001. Finally, the counterman spoke. "Son, that's ammonium nitrate," he said. "I can't sell to just anyone, even if it is only
Sample complete. Ready to continue?